Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today you are joining me in my Mark 8 GTI. I've now owned this car for about 8 months, and over my 8-month period there's been one annoying issue that I've had with this car that has taken the shine off owning it. I'm not talking through about that issue right now because I believe there's going to be many of you guys owning a Mark 8 Golf, regardless of the trim, might be suffering from the same issue as well. So over the 8 months since I've owned this car, there's one issue that keeps on coming up, and that is an amber warning triangle that comes up on the driver's display that tells me that the travel assist system is not working, the SOS system isn't working, the lane departure warning system isn't working, and the auto emergency braking system isn't working either. Now, I don't really drive this car with the travel assist on, but I do sometimes rely on the lane departure and the auto emergency braking. But the thing is, it's annoying because when that warning light comes on, it pings and it will carry on pinging throughout the rest of your journey. And the only way to stop it from pinging is to pull over, switch your car off, and then switch it back on again, and then it'll clear the fault code. So fortunately now for me, I've never had this issue sorted, but I'm going to talk to you guys about how I went through that process. Now, the first thing is that when these amber warning lights come on and the pinging starts, it's annoying because you are driving, you might have your family with you, you might be listening to your radio station and you're concentrating on the drive, and when these pings start, you can't do any of that. You can't hold a conversation without being interrupted, you can't listen to your radio station without being interrupted, and you can't concentrate on driving because when it pings, you're trying to look down in the instrument cluster to see what's going on. So the first thing that I did was I plugged in my Carly adapter just to try and see what was going on. Now, this video isn't sponsored by Carly, so I'm not going to talk too much about these guys, but I was able to find some fault codes and clear them down alongside many others. This is a modern car, you're going to find so many different fault codes, but I was able to clear all of them. Then the next morning when I took the car out for a drive, I went down, I don't know, 200 yards and it started pinging away like crazy. So it didn't really clear much of the actual issue that was going on behind there. So the next thing I did was a little bit dangerous, and I hit up some VW forums. Now, forums are meant to be a great place where you can go and knowledge share and share your experiences, but usually I kind of find that people just want to express their opinions, which usually are not that great. Anyway, I went and I was surprised to find that there were many Mark 8 Golf owners that were having a similar issue about these kind of amber triangles and travel assist stuff coming up, but there were very few that were able to resolve these, other than advising to, you know, plug in an OBD11 or a, you know, Carly adapter, which I'd already done anyway. So I was then having to resort to taking my car to a dealership. I didn't really want to take my car to a dealership, and the only reason for that was because for me to take it to a dealership and for them to provide some kind of assistance or like a resolution to the issue, they'd have to replicate the issue at hand, and I kind of thought, because it's so intermittent, it's not really going to happen. So to my surprise, when I took the car into the dealership, within a couple of hours they were able to replicate the issue and then call me up and say, right, we know what the issue is, it's an ongoing issue with the Mark 8 Golfs, and the only way we're going to resolve this is by offering up a brand new steering wheel. So 2 weeks later from the initial diagnosis to getting the parts in and getting them fitted, I've now got a brand new steering wheel on my Golf Mark 8 GTI, and I tell you what guys, it feels like it's a brand new car. So check it out guys, a brand new steering wheel for my Golf Mark 8 GTI. These perforated edges here feel absolutely fantastic, and the whole steering wheel being brand new has got that nice matte finish as well. And it feels like they've changed these haptic feedback buttons as well, because on the last one I had like a small mark here and doesn't seem to be there on this one, and I think they've also changed it on there as well. The trim as well, on my previous one there was like a small mark down here somewhere, and that doesn't seem to be there either. I think the only thing that they've carried forward is the airbag, because on the more later Golfs this whole area here has got a new logo type of thing, but that looks like the only thing that's been carried forward. But overall, I'm really impressed. So I was quite surprised that I've not had these kind of issues with my other VW Audi cars. So my Audi A7 over there has got some of these features but doesn't have like these gremlins. I've had a Mark 7 GT edition which had the travel assist type of thing but never had some of these issues, so I don't really understand how VW can get this kind of wrong in a way, but glad that they were able to sort it out. So if you found this content informative because it's helped you resolve the same issue as what I was having, and if you got a Golf 8, I'm sure you'd probably have some of these issues anyway, just take your car to the dealership, regardless of whether it's in or out of warranty. Because when I was talking to my service advisor, she did say to me, it's a known issue with VW. This is the solution. They're just going to slap on the new steering wheel for you guys, and that's the best way to overcome some of these issues. So if you're kind of having these issues, just take it down to them, explain that you've got the travel assist issue coming up, and they'll obviously diagnose it, and they'll give you a brand new steering wheel, and it'll make your Mark 8 2021 model year or a 2020 model year car feel like a brand new car. Honestly, it's just fantastic. So guys, if you found this video informative and useful, then definitely give it a like, subscribe to the channel, because that keeps me motivated to do more of these videos. And hopefully guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care, bye.